Now, today, guys, I'd like to take you through a new tool that Time Zero have just released. It's called the FSLE. I like to call it the feed line. So what it does is it identifies areas where there's oceanic fronts, where the water masses converge and concentrate. And these fronts are essentially aggregation zones for your plankton and small fish. So I'll show you how it all works. So I'll just turn it on there now. You can see these lines running through here. So essentially, using the satellites, they're identifying areas where the bait and aggregations of fish are going to be, and you can see it actually coincides quite often with temperature shares. So it sort of gives you that confirmation, guys. We know that we get to an edge of a temperature break. We know that your bait and plankton and all that sort of thing is going to be aggregating those areas. And using your FSLE or your feed line, it just confirms what we basically know, but it's there right in front of you. So I was lucky enough to be involved in trialling this product before Time Zero released it. So I was up in the Timor Sea, and I could spot it on the horizon. I could see all these birds working and a whole lot of rubbish, which is sort of par for the course in the Timor Sea, sadly. So there was a whole lot of plastic drink bottles and that sort of thing. It was basically a tide line. And as I got closer to it, I could see the long-tail tuna fishing on one side of that edge, and birds diving in the same area. And sure enough, as I got up to it, I activated the FSLE, and sure enough, there was a feed line right in front of me, coinciding with what I can visually see in front of me. So I knew on day one that it works. And what we've been finding is, as we've been out game fishing, working in an area, once we hit that feed line, all of a sudden we're starting to get albacore and skipjack and all that sort of thing. So it's definitely a well-proven product. So that's the story behind the FSLE or the feed line. I find it to be a very, very valuable aid in helping me identify areas where there's going to be game fish, guys. So, yeah, well worth checking out the Time Zero FSLE feature available on Oceano forecasting. Yeah, so great product, guys. Very impressed with it, and as I say, it's proving dividends for me already. I know it works. We're finding fish around those areas, and it coincides. You'll quite often see it coinciding with the temperature shares as well. So yeah, fantastic product, guys.